I know nothing about going live because I don't do it. So I'm going to wait just a few minutes. Isn't that what that other thing said? I'm just going to wait for a few more of my followers to join in. And that's when one of you tells me how wonderful my makeup palette looks, even though I don't wear makeup unless it's a wedding or something like that. But we'll give it a little time. I'm just going to talk a little bit about art business and kind of the direction that I have chosen to go in with the coming year. So, I actually am having anxiety because I don't do lives and it makes me nervous. All right, seems like there's a few people here, so maybe I will just start by saying we have such a great art community on TikTok. We are all so supportive of each other, and we build each other up, and we help each other, and we give each other guidance and direction. And I am personally honored and so grateful to be a part of the art community here on TikTok. But although I see a lot of you sharing your work and some of your life, and I absolutely love it, I'm not sure. Some are hobbyists, some are professionals, some sell their paintings under the table for cash, some claim it on their social security number as income, and some are full out businesses. And that's the direction I had gone in. I used to be a corporate event planner by trade until I got sick and disabled. And it was those first 5 years of being bedridden that made me start doing art again. And then in 2017, after being in a couple galleries and selling a few pieces, I decided to make it a full-out business. And I was clueless. I thought I would just do art and sell it, and that's all there was to it. I had no clue about the name search and becoming an actual LLC and paying for a website and developing and upkeeping a website, having to get QuickBooks and become a bookkeeper and an accountant, marketing, packaging, shows, all the prep that is involved to do shows. And it's kind of taken the joy out of it for me. I'm really proud of myself that I was able to do it. I'm in my 5th year now of being an official LLC, but it has opened my eyes to the fact that it's kind of pulled me away from what art originally was for me. And for me, it was personal healing, and I also do workshops to bring that same kind of healing to other people. Anyway, this last year has been exhausting. Many of you know that TikTok can't put me in a niche because I do the art stuff. I'm also a chronic illness warrior. I'm lots of things, so I don't fit into a box, and I'm kind of all over the place. But my illness has progressed quite a bit this year. I can't get my heart rate under 100 unless I'm asleep, then it goes down to 80. I've been having seizures. My husband will find me on the floor disoriented with bloody lips. I mean, I've posted about some of it, but I decided it's time to scale back on being an official business. I will continue to do my arts. I will continue to do commissions. And I will claim that income on my social security number, so I will still be legal, but I won't have everything else that's involved in being an official LLC. So that is basically my announcement. June 30th, 2023, I will be closing Created to Create Studios LLC. So that gives me 7 months left of being an official business. That said, I will still continue to paint, obviously, because it's my healing and it's what I love to do. I'm still available for commissions. I'm still available if you choose to purchase some of my artwork. But I will just be claiming that on my Social Security number, because June 30th, 2023, I will be closing down Created to Create Studios, LLC. I am at great peace with this decision. I'm hoping it'll bring a lot of joy back to my art, because right now it causes a lot of anxiety and it makes me a little bit crazy sometimes. And I don't want to do that. I want it to be what I love again. Art is something I've loved since I was a little kid, and it got pushed on the side. Oh wait, this is honestly smart. You tried and succeeded being an official business, and you can continue doing. Exactly. That's the other thing, because after being sick so long, and a lot of brain fog and being bedridden, thinking that I could do something like this, I never thought I could. And I am very proud of myself, because it's a lot of work. People who don't have an official business don't realize all that's involved, having to have insurance coverage, and I mean, just, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I have limited energy and limited good days, and I'd rather use them for the things that I love, like we said here, art for the reasons you like. Yes, that's what I want to get back to. And as far as the workshops that I do, initially those were a ministry. I did them for free. They were healing arts workshops. And then all of a sudden it turned into more like a paint night, $35 a person, pre-registration. And it kind of took away my original intent. And I want to get back to what I feel art was meant for me. And that is for my personal peace, my personal healing, and then to share that with other people. So yeah, I guess that's basically what my big announcement is, that I will continue being an artist, but I will no longer have an official LLC midsummer. And I think that was pretty much what I had to say. If anybody has any questions for me, I'm happy to answer. Let's see. Nope, not a whole lot of questions. Anyway, all right, so I guess since nobody else is on and nobody else is commenting and there's no more questions, I had already sent out a letter to my mailing list, my collectors, and my customers, so they already knew. But I thought I would make the announcement on here. I will continue being on TikTok. I will share process videos as I'm painting. I'll share finished pieces. I'll still be the same me on TikTok. I just will no longer have a website to manage. I will no longer have crazy bookkeeping to manage. I will no longer have to prep for shows and spend months packaging and pricing and making cards and all the stuff you do before a show. The weekend-long shows would literally set me back weeks of being in bed because it was just too much. And I proved to myself I could do it. It boosted my self-confidence and my self-esteem to know that even though I have a lot of health issues going on, and some that do indeed affect my thinking, I was able to do it, and I'm proud of myself for that. But I will continue doing art. I will continue being part of this amazing TikTok artist group that we have going on with people that I love and I admire and I look up to. Certain artists have absolutely been mentors to me. Thomas Andrews' art, I don't know if you're on here or if you will see this, but you have been so helpful to me. And then there's other artists who just by sharing their journeys, makes me never feel alone and makes me feel connected. And when you are home alone with chronic illnesses, feeling connected is really difficult. And the art community here has honestly kept me going when I've wanted to give up not just on art, but on a lot of things. So I am really thankful to our community. I think there's only 2 people on here right now. So I may wrap this up, but that was my big announcement. I am closing my official Created to Create Studios LLC effective June 30th, 2023. So that gives me 7 more months of official business. Those of you who don't know, I'm currently having 50% off all original paintings on my website. Holiday 50 is the code at checkout. My website is in the bio of my TikTok top thing. But so thank you all for joining me. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you all for being part of a community that has made me feel less alone through some really, really hard times. I think I'm going to go now. I hope you all have an absolutely amazing day, and I love y'all. Take care.